Every internet-famous city boasts two completely different night scenes. One is reserved for tourists, featuring brilliant lights, bustling crowds and unrestrained vitality. The other belongs to local residents, quiet and restrained, concealing countless life hardships beneath its understated mortal warmth. Chongqing is no exception. The mountain city known to the outside world is defined by the layered lanterns of Hanyadong, the continuous neon along the Yangtze River, light rails shuttling through buildings, and an endless stream of urban trends full of vitality. Countless people travel here, in pursuit of landscape romance and online popularity, yet few venture deep into the city to discover the true mortal essence behind the glamorous neon. Hidden in the crisscrossing alleys of the old town are vintage Sha Dance halls forgotten by the times. Without exquisite decoration, online traffic, support or noisy popularity, these simple and unadorned dance floors bear the exhaustion, loneliness and tenderness of countless middle-aged locals in Chongqing, preserving the most authentic and touching mortal life stories. The times advance at an accelerating pace, and the city keeps renovating and upgrading. Emerging trendy entertainment dominates young people's nightlife, whose romance lies in carnivals, social interactions, checking in and chasing novelty. However, the romance of middle age has never had anything to do with liveliness. Middle age is a silent spiritual practice and an arduous journey with no one to share the burdens. Stripped of the wantonness and publicity of youth, the adult world is reduced to responsibilities, forbearance and restraint. Middle-aged people are the backbone of their families, indispensable screws in the workplace, and reliable, strong and unyielding adults in the eyes of others. Society expects them to be calm and steady, families rely on their support, and life pushes them forward constantly. Yet no one ever asks if they are tired, lonely, or longing for a moment of respite. Daytime Chongqing is a city dedicated to hard work. Countless middle-aged people shuttle through streets, alleys, construction sites, shops, office buildings and markets, striving for daily necessities and living expenses. They suppress all emotions and fragility, swallow grievances silently, and carry heavy pressures on their shoulders. Amid the trivialities and toil of daily life, their edges and corners are smooth, their initial enthusiasm fades, and they learn to heal themselves quietly. Adult breakdowns always happen in silence. They dare not show weakness in front of family, lose composure before colleagues, or flinch from life's hardships. All sorrow, anxiety, exhaustion and unwillingness are buried deep in the heart to be digested and endured alone. Day after day and year after year, their lives are filled with responsibilities and trivialities, leaving almost no time or space for themselves. The vintage Sha Dance halls under the night sky are last tender refuge for middle-aged people in this cold metropolis. While the city's prosperity and noise keep escalating, and internet-famous blocks stay lively all night long, the Sha Dance halls hidden in old alleys quietly open their doors, embracing every ordinary person overwhelmed by life's PR shows. Completely isolated from the impetuous outside world, these venues have no dazzling lights, blaring electronic music, utilitarian comparisons or sophisticated worldly interactions. Only soft warm yellow lights fall gently, nostalgic old songs play on loop, and wooden floors polish glossy decades of footsteps embody the tenderness and stability settled by time. For merely a small admission fee, and a cup of plain tea, people can shut out all worldly disturbances, and enjoy an entire night of undisturbed, unrushed and effortless relaxation. Everyone here is equal. All worldly identity, status, occupations and wealth gaps vanish in an instant. No one is a boss, an employee or a parent, everyone is simply an ordinary person longing for a moment of peace. Shedding the dust and armor of daily life, people finally take off all disguises, free from the need to be strong, tolerant or pliant, and face their exhaustion and fragility frankly. Some sit quietly in the corners, listening to old songs and emptying their minds, temporarily escaping the mess of daily life amid familiar melodies, and relaxing their nerves strained throughout the day. For them, this short period of tranquility is the most luxurious gift in ordinary life, and a rare freedom for adults. Some dance hand in hand with tacit understanding. The most touching charm of Chongqing Sha Dance never lies in dancing skills, but in the pure tenderness and unspoken harmony between adults. Strangers need no trivial greetings or deliberate conversations. A nod, a glance or a gentle outstretched hand is the tacit agreement of those who have weathered life's ups and downs. The dance steps are slow, soft and slightly clumsy, without fancy skills or deliberate performances. Devoid of ambiguous tension and interest transactions, there is only the simplest companionship and comfort. In the gentle rhythm of dancing, life's heavy burdens are temporarily set aside, inner anxiety fades away, and unheard grievances, misunderstood loneliness and unshared sufferings are gradually soothed and healed by tender melodies. Behin, every swaying dance figure lies a life of mortal ups and downs. They were once frivolous and high-spirited youth, embracing lofty ideals and enthusiastic expectations for the future. Yet half a lifetime of storms and struggles has smoothed their youthful edges, frosted their temples, and bent their upright spines under the burden of making a living. Having witnessed the warmth and coldness of human nature and tasted all the flavors of life, they gradually accept ordinariness, perceive the true essence of life, and learn to reconcile with the world gently. No longer pursuing spectacular lives, unattainable distant dreams, after half a lifetime of vicissitudes, their simplest desire is stability, relaxation and exclusive time for themselves. In the rapidly changing Chongqing, countless old things are replaced by new trends, and traditional scenes gradually fade from public view. Vintage Sha dance halls are also forgotten by young people and even misunderstood and underestimated by outsiders. Marginalized by the times, they still stand quietly deep in the mortal alleys, unassuming, tranquil and timeless. They silently guard the youth and vicissitudes of a generation, and hold their din loneliness and worries. There are no dramatic legends or stirring plots here, only the truest mortal states of life, the persistent struggle, silent forbearance, unseen self-healing and tender redemption of countless ordinary people living earnestly. We tend to equate romance with flowers, fine wine, grand ceremonies and distant landscapes, ignoring the true romance of adulthood, a moment of respite from exhausting life, and brief freedom from heavy burdens. For middle-aged people who have struggled for half their lives, an old song, a slow dance and a peaceful night are the most precious romance. Far beyond simple entertainment, Chongqing Sha dance represents the warm undertone of the city, the emotional home of a generation, and the most hidden tender mortal warmth in ordinary days. This small dance floor accommodates all mortal joys and sorrows. These gentle slow steps heal the hard hips of half a lifetime of toil. The city's myriad neon lights illuminate the way for dream chasers, yet can never brighten the lonely depths of adults' hearts. The world's endless bustle holds countless people's carnival, yet cannot tolerate ordinary people's momentary fragility and breakdown.